Welcome back to the Misinformation podcast. I'm Kofer. I'm here with Andrew,
Uh,
and today we're going to be doing a Star Wars based episode um, because we love
yep,
Star Wars. Star Wars is one of the best IPs out there.
that's one of the best things in existence.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So how do we want to start this? How do we want to start this?
I don't really know. How do you want to start this? That's a great way to
Clone
start this.
Wars. Okay, so let's talk about the Clone Wars. Talk about the Clone Wars, aka the
Yeah.
best piece of media I think Star Wars has ever invented besides the original trilogy. I think we could
Or
all
the
agree.
prequels.
But debatable about the prequels. But
Episode 3,
episode
specifically.
three was pretty peak. Episode one was not good. Episode two was all right. But it's funny that we're talking about the Clone Wars because our icons are two Clone Wars characters,
Yeah. Neo.
Neo and Captain Locke, or Commander Locke. My bad.
Yeah.
Who appears in one episode, and he's my
I
favorite
don't
clone
even, I
trooper.
don't even know if Neo's actually in the Clone Wars, like in the TV show. I know he's in the move in episode 3.
He's in one episode.
Is he in the Order 66 episode?
No, do you know funny enough, we were talking about this before we started recording. The episode with when they meet Gregor, the one before that, where they're like setting up the mission and all that. He
Oh yeah.
walks in. He walks in and stands there
I have to rewatch all of Clone Wars now.
just to watch that once. He literally
Just
walks
for that
in,
one scene.
stands at attention, and then it like cuts away from him, and then he's like shown in the background just standing there.
Yeah, I have to rewatch the entire show now.
Hey, you also need to watch Bad Batch.
Okay, yeah, I know. I need to watch Bad Batch.
Yeah. I haven't watched season three. At the time of recording, season three had just dropped. It's the first three episodes, and I personally have not watched it. Been busy. Um,
Yeah, I've
but
been busy too. That's why I haven't watched anything else.
I've heard some good things, and I've actually managed to avoid spoilers pretty well, even on like TikTok and like Instagram, because
What about the part where Yoda dies in it?
dude, what?
Oh my bad. Chewbacca also dies.
Dude, when Solo was coming out, I love to walk up to people and be like, Chewbacca dies in Solo, and it's like, why? Why would you spoil it? Even though it's a origin story
It's
for
a
Han
past.
Solo and Chewbacca. I'm like, no, he didn't actually. But all right, but let's talk about Clone Wars. I
Yeah,
have a pretty cool topic about this that we mentioned in episode two that we talked about. But every major conflict or battle in the Clone Wars is kind of based off a real life conflict.
yeah,
So, in the Clone Wars movie, the first one where we meet Ahsoka and all that, the Battle of Christophsis is very World War One is World War One ish because
yeah.
they're running around with the big rifles. Even though they have access to the smaller ones, and we even see them later in the episode, but and this isn't early in the war like like it's supposed to be. This is like kind of I mean, it's near the beginning, but it's not like the
Yeah.
beginning.
It's not Geonosis.
Yeah, not Genosis,
Part
and
one.
then yeah, and so we know they have the smaller rifles made at that point, but they have they're fighting in lines. They're all like they're not entrenched really, but they're all like over like their rifles are laying over the debris and they're just firing in like waves. And then there's a scene when Obi-Wan is like he like stands up and he like waves his lightsaber and all the clones like run up over the debris and start charging the enemy, and it's very like
Cinematic.
yeah, very cinematic, very big trench raid. Um,
Yeah.
and that one clone that like tries to rally his friends and then immediately gets shot in the face.
And that one clone that punches a droid.
Mm-hmm. Getting so close that they have to resort to hand-to-hand combat, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool, pretty cool. But that one, that's World War One. That's my favorite battle in all the Clone Wars because of how like gruesome it is. Because like
Yeah.
that was before they like really gave clones personalities. I mean, they had Rex and they had Cody, but like to the like at that point, clones were
Yeah.
just kind of canner canner fodder, basically cannon fodder.
Cannon fodder.
And
Cannon fodder.
dude, we're gonna have to make another Kofor can't speak again
Of
short.
course. We're gonna have a lot of those. I feel like.
Okay. And so like they're just dying left and right, and they're just like dying from explosions. They're just getting knocked down, and it's great. It's great. It's great cinematic, great storytelling. And then you got moving on. You got the Battle of Geonosis, the second one, not the first one.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very World War II ish, a lot because when we later talk about the Barn arc or the Barn battle,
Yeah.
World War II was mainly move here, capture this point, move here, capture this point. Like there was a lot of capturing and
Yeah.
controlling, and that's exactly what happens in Genosis. They're like, we have to take down the shield generator, and once we do that, we can take
Yeah.
out this, and once we do that, we can capture Poggle and all that. And so, and it's kind
Puggle,
of,
puggle.
and it's a all hands on deck. Like you have three Jedi's doing this, technically four if you count Luminara in the later episode, but you have like four
Yeah.
Jedi's all leading their own clone battalions, just running in to overwhelm the enemy, which is kind of what we did, especially after D-Day when we got into Europe. We were just like rushing through basically.
Yeah.
Um, and then so that's really good. And then if you want to really dive deep into this, if you really want to draw a comparison, which you might, this might be a little too far fetched. The whole like zombie Genoshes thing. Um,
Don't tell me we have zombies in World War II.
no, no, no. It is kind of like the battle
COD zombies.
between Russia and Germany, where oh wait, that was World War I, dude. I'm messing up. No,
You're
no,
messing up history.
dude. Cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out. We can't.
No,
We can't be
that's
having.
staying in. That's
We can't,
staying in.
we can't have. We can't be
I
having.
know you edit these, but that's staying in.
And then of course Vietnam Wars, the Embarn arc with the whole like dropping in via helicopters, aka gunships, in a jungle environment that they're not built for, that the natives are using to their advantage, all that jazz.
Yeah.
But let's talk about
Well,
it.
then also did we get tricked like they did?
I wouldn't say we got tricked, but in the Vietnam War, one of the generals was like, "There's no way we're gonna win this war." Like, there's like at the beginning of the war when we started fighting, he was like, "We're never gonna win this war." So you could say there's like a lack of
And then he pulled out four guns and started shooting people.
no. You could say you. I was confused on what you meant by that. It took me a while to get. I was like, what? What? Anyway,
Yeah,
um,
Mongrel.
you could say like the lack of confident leadership is like how Ponkrell was just sabotaging them the whole time. So like the lack of confident leadership was sabotaging the war the entire time. You know what I'm saying? I guess you can make
Yeah.
that. You can make that claim. Um, but let's go back. Let's go back to the Battle of Geonosis. What did you think of the zombie Geonosis arc? Like, what do you
Well, I
think of
thought it was it's strange,
that?
but I thought it was pretty cool at the same time. You know,
Hmm.
pretty unique episodes.
I really liked it. I really liked that.
Yeah.
I wish they had done more with that. I know they kind of like end it, quote unquote. I'm using quotations here. They killed the queen, which kind of means that she can't control them anymore. But I kind of wish they had done something more with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good episode. I just like how when they were in the catacombs, like the clones would just fire into waves of these zombies and they wouldn't drop dead. And it got to the point where like when they were escaping, Cody's like still firing and he runs out of ammo, just tosses the gun and bonks one in the head, and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Speaking of Cody, who's your favorite captain? Like out of all
Okay. Captain or you mean commander
commander,
ish?
doesn't matter. Just but
Okay.
try to choose someone who has like a like I can't choose Commander Locke because he's only in one episode,
Okay.
even though
Yeah.
he's my favorite. Someone that's like prominent in this show.
Ugh. I mean, I know he's basic, but probably Rex, just because
Really.
he's such a unique character.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's not. I know that's that'd be saying a lot for clones.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, his helmet is a combination between phase one and phase two.
I think you're talking about Phase 2, Captain Rex.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I
obviously.
yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of Rex. I don't. I'm not a big fan of his
Yeah,
Phase
I
Two
know you
helmet.
are.
His Phase Two helmet to me looks so weird. And
I'm just a fan of the unique helmet
yeah,
designs.
I get that, man. I get that, man. Um,
Like Cody, Cody's like your basic commander that everyone's like, yeah, that's him.
yeah,
That's the
he's
guy.
him.
He's him.
He's literally he stands on business.
Yeah. You see that? That's business. He's standing on it. Also, Commander Wolf is one of mine.
Commander
I'd say.
Commander Wolf's interesting. I loved his Phase One armor. Okay. I love Phase One. Phase One's the best armor they've ever had. Phase Two, I'm not a big
I
fan of
like
Phase Two.
Phase Two.
See, we're the yin and yang. Phase One is so
Yeah.
much better, in my opinion. Yeah, I love Phase One, and I think my favorite clone trooper would be Commander Gree, or Captain. Sorry, Commander.
Oh, that's Yoda. Yoda.
Yeah,
Yoda's
yeah,
chill.
yeah, Yoda. That Commander
Yeah.
Gree,
Guy who got his
or
head lobbed off.
I know. See, that's annoying that the movie was made before the show. I feel like if the show or the movie was made after the show, a lot of those characters would have better deaths. You know, like Commander
Yeah.
Gree, I feel like they would have drawn out that fight scene or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
but I like Commander Green. I like the accessories that captains have, but I also love like the bare bone captains where like Commander Green's just he's got one extra pistol and like a an ammo belt across his chest. That's about it. He doesn't have anything
Yeah.
fancy on him, like a pauldron or a commas, the
Comma.
little
Yeah.
side dress things.
Yeah. He doesn't have an exclamation point either.
But I think I will say wait, what exclamation point? What?
No, it was a bad joke, but comma.
Okay, all right, womp womp. Anyway,
Just cut that out. Cut that out.
um, but with the introduction of Bad Batch, Captain Hauser, is that his name? Hauser,
Yeah.
yeah. He's really cool. I like his Phase Two armor a lot.
Yeah.
So, but we never see him in Phase One, but I like his Phase Two a lot. So,
Eventually.
what was your
Once
favorite
I get my
arc of Clone Wars? What was your favorite arc of Clone Wars?
um. Okay, now I like anything to do with Domino Squad.
Okay.
So basically, all especially when once Fives and Jesse become ARC troopers,
Okay.
because I love their armor as ARC troopers. I just love the ARC trooper design.
Yeah, Jesse's armor looks great. They,
Yeah,
gosh, I wish we had seen more of that.
yeah. I wish we had seen Heavy become an ARC trooper.
And Jesse, what I loved about Jesse's armor was that he yes he became an arc trooper, but he still used the rifle. Like,
Yeah,
yes, it makes sense that like a captain would use his pistols. It's more mobility, faster fire rate, and all that. But like, it's not that better of a weapon. So him still using the DC-15A rifle.
yeah. I mean, like my boy Neil here, he's using the DC-15A.
I think that's right. Hey, and then Commander Locke, you can't see it, but he's using one.
Yeah,
Um, I will always like. I'm a double check, make sure we're saying the right thing. I will always.
yeah.
But do you prefer the rifle or the short rifle?
Well, in terms of those two, I prefer the shorter rifle,
Hmm.
just because I feel like it'd be a better weapon
Oh, we're
if
wrong.
not using it for like snipes
We're
or
wrong.
super long distance.
The DC-15, that's what we're holding.
Yeah.
The DC-15A is the long rifle.
Oh,
My bad. And then it's like DC-17 is the pistols, I think. Let's see. Yeah, DC-17 is the pistols, DC-15 is the short rifle, DC-15A is the long rifle.
is
Oh.
there a DC-15E? What's that?
I don't. I can look it up. I don't think there is.
No, that's a guitar. Oh, it's a sniper.
Oh, okay. So it's that. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. Where like the mags on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah. It's got a scope.
Yep. Yep. All right. I think
Yeah, it's the sniper.
I think like we've talked about this. Like I've built clone trooper armor. We've talked about building clone trooper armor together,
Yeah,
which we need to do.
we tried. Well, no, we built stormtrooper armor
We
technically.
built storm, but that was when I was new to building armor.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
the helmets didn't look terrible.
I mean, I still have my helmet. It's in my
I do too.
it's on my wall. Evan still has
At my
his.
house.
I was saying, I was joking that when one of us gets married, we should have a table where each of the helmet
All
is
our
sitting.
helmets.
Yeah.
People would be
Uh,
like, "What is this?"
it's the cool table. The cool table.
Cool table. This is the
Cool
cool
table.
table. Nobody else is allowed to sit here.
Except for the cool people.
It's
But
just the three of us just sitting at a table by ourselves.
all sad. Oh. But there's I have a picture on Instagram. I think I've showed you this before. I'm gonna send it to you now, and I
Yeah,
might edit into the podcast like on screen, and if I did, it's showing up right now. And if I didn't, womp womp. But
wait, where did you send it to?
Instagram, sent to you on Instagram.
Okay.
So this is a like artist rendition, like they remade the Clone Trooper armor, and I
Yeah.
love the way it looks. It looks more realistic, and
Oh yeah.
it looks. And if anyone who's ever built armor in real life, knows that majority of all sci-fi armor can't actually work on a human body. And if you watch like actual, if you watch it in the show, like it'll like clip into each other. It'll phase through each other because it's not meant to bend that way and all that jazz. Which it's okay for the show.
Yeah.
It's whatever. But
Yeah. I think you also kind of see a little bit of that in the. I know I haven't seen it, but the Ahsoka TV show in that with the
oh
live
yeah,
action
yeah, yeah.
clone trooper.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah. In the live action Clone Trooper armor, it looks more like the Clone Wars live action. It looks like they went
Yeah.
Clone Wars to live action rather than the live action from Episode 3 to live action because the helmet is more flared at the base. It's the armor is a little bit bulkier, which makes sense because there was
Yeah.
no physical armor made for Episode 3. All of that was CGI.
Yeah.
Um, and like people were like oh why does the armor look so weird and everyone's like dogging on it. I'm like well because real life clone trooper armor physically cannot exist
Yeah.
on a person because it's not made. You have to be like such a specific body size to fit. But
Yeah.
the Captain Rex armor looked amazing in live action. But
Yeah.
that was phase two. Phase two armor is built a lot more for real life usage than phase one was. But I I like when artists make realistic clone trooper armor. Like okay, you have to make it realistic, and they'll have like pouches. They'll have like ammo pouches. They'll have
Yeah.
an actual utility belt. They'll actually have like clips and stuff to use. It's like yeah, that's how actual you know armor is. It's like not. It doesn't cover the whole body. It covers the chest. It covers the front of the leg, not so much the back. It covers important parts, but doesn't restrict movement.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, that's why I'll probably put the picture up. But that's why I like this artist rendition of the clone armor.
Yeah. That looked pretty good from what I saw.
It does. I'll see if I can. There's a because they've done this multiple times. Okay, hey, this is what I want to send you. This is yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you this.
Instagram again?
Yeah, Instagram again. This shows like the different like what it would look like for different like captains and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like notice how they have a cod piece, but they don't have a like a butt piece because
Yeah.
you wouldn't need that in actual combat. Like if you got shot in the ass, you'd be
and it's
fine. It would
batukas.
hurt. It would hurt, but it would you'd be fine. What?
Yeah, you get shot in the batukas.
And notice how the excuse me, the abdomen is not an armor plate. It's just fabric. It's not armor. It's
Yeah,
fabric, so they can like actually like bend down and like look at their feet. And notice
yeah,
how the bicep pieces don't go over the elbow, and there's a lot of gap between the bicep and forearm, so they can fully bend. It's just it looks so good.
yeah. That looks really good.
Here's another image. Also, the they redesigned the blasters. Not so much the DC-15A, but the DC-15. It's got like a
Yeah,
foregrip and a scope, and it looks really cool. And the helmets look cool. But like, if we were gonna make clone trooper armor, that's what we would make.
yeah. We should do that.
Which it would be super easy to make. That's another thing. It's super easy. I guess
Yeah,
the hardest part would be the shins, not the shins, the
yeah,
shins and the legs. That's just because the leg armor is super hard to make and make it right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of combat, I went airsofting with another buddy of ours yesterday, and
You can
while
say
we
his
were,
name. He's in the podcast.
oh yeah, yeah, with Logan, we went airsofting, and I when I went to hit a nasty squat behind a barricade, I ripped my pants.
You,
Just yeah,
did it come out?
no, no,
Oh,
and I didn't notice until at the end we were packing up, and Logan goes, "Dude, you like your whole like back pant pockets ripped open." I was like, "Oh,
oh.
it is."
So you just running around the entire time with your
No,
pants ripped?
no. I think it ripped our last game because I
Oh,
think I know where it ripped. I kind of like I was running and I jumped in the air, like I jumped over a piece of like like barbed plant, like it was a Barbie plant. I don't know what they're called with
yeah.
spikes.
A sword?
Yeah, thorn bush. I jumped over a thorn bush and then I like dropped immediately down to like a squatting position. So I think that's where
Yeah,
like the motion of me jumping and then just immediately hitting the ground into a squat position. I think that just the pants could not handle my
yeah.
athleticness.
Yeah, your
But
athletic prowess.
we gotta go airsofting again. It's so
I
fun.
know. I need to fix my pistol.
I'm
Go home.
gonna I'm gonna save up for a World War One rifle. It's only $125, so it's less than
Huh.
my M4. We're not talking about
Yeah.
airsoft. We're talking about Star Wars. Talk about Star Wars.
I mean, what if we built these clone trooper armors
Yeah.
and had a Clone Wars reenactment battle? That
Well,
makes no sense.
someone does that on Etsy.
Yeah, but what if we did it?
Well, the only issue is we'd have to make the helmet. Well, that's the thing. We could wait. You could have foam armor and play airsoft. Like it'd be fine.
Yeah,
It's just the helmet. You got to make sure your helmet is safety proof, like can
yeah.
withstand a BB. And on Etsy, someone made
And we
that.
could, and it would be like clone troopers versus rebels, but not the
Rebels,
good rebels, the bad rebels.
the bad rebels,
Yeah,
local separatist supporters.
yeah. Local little suppers.
I'm gonna show you it. It's expensive though. What? Okay. Well, because the reason it's so expensive is also because theirs is made out of plastic. Oh, this one. Okay, and also they don't use clone trooper helmets. They use commando helmets, which I mean, it is a clone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a better clone helmet in a way. Where'd
Yeah,
you
you're
send
right.
it to me?
I'm gonna send a picture.
Like where? In Discord?
Uh, no, on text. I'll send on text.
Okay.
Like they took like a tactical helmet. I'll also put this on the podcast.
Yeah,
But
make sure you include links to the people who made it
okay.
so that
Um,
we don't get like attacked.
yeah, I'll tag the guy's Instagram in this Etsy thing. Um, but this would be easy to do, like super easy. You would just need airsoft vest and the armor templates to make the armor, and then
Oh yeah,
because I'm not spending $161.
yeah.
No
No,
offense,
definitely not.
I love supporting creators, but unless you can, if you could just buy just the helmet, okay,
Yeah,
there's
but just the
25
clone trooper
versions.
armor airsoft
There's
would be sick.
25 versions. What are the difference? What's the different? Oh, I think you can order different colors. So
Uh, we
yeah,
could also paint it and have our own clone battalion.
yep, your Raptor Squad,
Yeah.
Raptor Squad.
You should probably explain what that is.
Oh yeah. Um. So we made. I made when I made my clone trooper armor. I made my own battalion called Raptor Squad, based off of the basketball team, the Raptors.
Yeah.
So their colors are not. There's no purple. It's just a dark gray and a red, a maroon red. Um, and we liked it so much that that's like our own battalion. So if we ever do a short film, we ever do a D&D gameplay of Star Wars, it would be Raptor
Yeah.
Squad. So we don't mess with any lore, mess with any previous
Established.
established, because we don't. That's the most annoying thing when
Yeah.
IP changes director and he doesn't do the research and he messes something up, and then it's like, well, now what do we do? So it's better just to
Now we
create
make
something
that
new.
lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So that's what that is. Hey, I think over the summer or over we should build the armor and do something.
Yeah, definitely. Although we will be working.
Yeah, but I mean, we won't be in school though, so
True.
classes won't be in session. So
And we got 3 months really now.
3 months. Yeah, yeah. That's another thing, dude. Like, we're all in college, so
We actually
that's
have summer vacation.
and also that's what's kept us from doing like airsoft and stuff.
Yeah.
But we need to bring it back. Bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I need to this spring break, which is coming up. I'm gonna declutter. Like I'm gonna like kind of just get everything out. I think that'd be cool though. I think wearing
Yeah.
if we do make the clone trooper armor, right?
Yeah.
How do we make it airsoft proof?
I
Not the
mean,
armor,
the thing
not
is, it's
the
not hard
helmet.
to make it
The
airsoft
helmet.
proof.
Yeah, I
We'd
meant
also, but the thing is, we'd also have to know that we got hit.
oh, you would know, dude. No, you know because because okay, when I wear my plates and my helmet, my like ceramic helmet, right?
Yeah.
I know immediately because I hear it. You hear it.
Yeah, but that so we would have to make it like a hard shell.
Well, we would plasti dip it, so yeah, it would be hard. It'd be a hard show. It'd be
Oh
like how
yeah.
my Nova helmet is. You would hear it.
Oh okay.
I think it would take a lot of damage though. That's my issue. We'd have to figure
The
out an
thing
easy
is,
way to prepare it.
damage, depending on the level of damage, it could make it look better. Because, looking more battle hardened,
Yeah, I think
the more battles we get into, the better it looks.
that would be pretty cool. I think the other issue is like, what rifle would we get? Because we can't be running like they did make a stormtrooper airsoft rifle, but that's like $1,000. So
Oof.
we're not, yeah, obviously not doing that, right?
I mean, not saying I can't afford it, but
Okay, big man. But like, we would just have to find a small, um,
I mean, we would have to just make do with what's available. So we'd have like,
or we could build
probably
one.
we
I
could build
mean,
one. How
it's
hard is it to build a CO2 airsoft gun?
well, you wouldn't build it from scratch like that. You would take like
Yeah.
an M4 and then just build a shell around it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The Stormtrooper blaster is built off of the German World War II um, submachine
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
So theoretically, we could find a cheap World War II submachine gun,
Yeah.
and like I'm looking on. Okay, on Evike they only have three in stock, and it's the PPSH, which that would work, I think. Yeah, I
Is
don't
it
know.
battery or
It's
what?
batteries,
Or
battery.
CO2? Battery? Okay, yeah.
I do feel like the guns do not matter. I think it's just
Yeah,
solely
not
like the armor.
yeah, the armor. I mean, because also we could just use like I already have two pistols, so I could technically be a commander
Well, yeah, my
or an
tan
ARC
M4 would
trooper.
look very weird though.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be
okay.
a bit off.
That's okay. It's okay. We should do it though. That'd be super cool. I will
That'd
say
be
we would get
awesome.
a lot of attention because when
We
I
would.
wear a red flannel, I get so much attention at the
Yeah.
airsoft field. Oh, we should do that though. We should totally
And
do
then
that.
the people, the normies that we're on the team with, they'd be like the local militia that we've been sending to help deal with the rebels.
hmm I think
Just
the
saying, we could build a
only
full
th-
lore.
the only thing. Well, here's another thing, right? With the helmet,
Yeah.
if we make the helmet big enough, which most templates are, we could just wear full face goggles underneath. Have a
Yeah.
visor. So we would be looking at a two pieces of plastic, which might distort our vision a little bit, but theoretically speaking, we could just wear goggles underneath. And if it
Yeah.
punctures through, if it pokes through, then it's like, well, we were
We
expecting
got
that.
goggles.
Yeah, so or I mean, I'm looking on Etsy again, and people do just sell the helmets, sort of, but they are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little broke.
Yep.
Yep.
And I don't have a source of income currently, so
Or see, the issue is like we could find. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We would
yeah.
not be able to find a piece of strong enough plastic that makes the T visor shape. But if we're doing the Instagram version, if you look at it closely, it's only a straight rectangle. There's no T visor shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, this it's just a straight bar that goes across. I mean, it looks like the T, but it's not the full T,
Yeah.
which would be super easy because we could theoretically we could just find a good pair of goggles, take out the lens, mold like screw it into the the material we built it with, and then like seal it, which would work.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But we should
We don't have
100%.
to do that right now,
We
but
should
definitely
100% do that.
definitely one of my top 10 ideas.
Top 10. Definitely on the to do list now.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest,
And then we could also probably have like the scanners
no.
that a lot of clone troopers helmets have, like
Like
little
the
antenna
the
scanners.
visors thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We could make that like a GoPro
Yeah, yeah. Or we
where
could
it's
just
all and it's recording.
yeah, yeah. Oh, we could just honestly. Well, the armor. Okay, if we're gonna build the armor, I would let's build it out of cardboard for two reasons:
It's thick
cheap,
and loud.
cheap, loud, and also if a piece does get brutally damaged, like it breaks in half, God
Yeah,
forbid, it's
but then it's
easy.
cardboard, so it's not gonna like break.
Yeah, it
It'll
will.
probably tear, but
It'd be interesting. I think what we should do is get a piece of cardboard, paint it how we would have it, like plastic dip it, paint it, and then I just unload on it with my M4 and see what happens.
yeah,
That's
we
like a
built the
good.
prototype armor and then copy it if it works.
hmm
And we'd
Yeah.
have to get all the boys to do it if they want to go airsofting with us, of course.
No, it could just be you and me. I mean,
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have a full squad. It'd just be a duo.
they'd be so weird though. We'd be so easy
Yeah,
to shoot though. We're just in plain white armor, and it's like, hey guys, I see the dude just run.
I see that weird clone trooper dude.
Where's he going? Oh, wait. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, listen. Okay, okay, I figured it out. Okay,
Yeah,
the I'm looking at the Instagram drawing. Okay, I
yeah.
was, and then my Instagram feed reset. So give me like 2 seconds to find it. I've gone too far down. Hold up. Where'd it go? Hold up.
Me win Magic Show.
Me when my Instagram feed reads. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, I'm looking at it right. The
Yeah,
shin guards. We can just use normal shin guards, so that
yeah,
works. Same with the knee pads, normal knee pad. The biggest thing we need to make look realistic or like make identical is the helmet, because
yeah,
they could see someone in all white armor and then you put the helmet on. It's like, oh, he's supposed to be like a modern day clone trooper or something like that.
yeah,
So the bicep easy cardboard, make that. I can make that in like an hour. Same with the forearm.
yeah,
Here's where it gets tricky. The chest plate. If we all get a cheap tactical vest, we can Velcro to it. Boom. Don't have to worry about it gluing to its own separate thing, right?
yeah.
Oh, here, let me send you this dude's TikTok. I'll send a picture of it in chat too.
Okay,
Uh, uh,
I don't have TikTok.
cause okay, this is exactly what we're trying to do, and if we can do what he does, it boom, we're good. Okay, this is his newest. Okay, so he just built a Phase Two helmet, kind of. I think it's supposed to be a commando helmet. It looks like a commando helmet.
Yeah,
He just built this one, so that he's been, but he has a Phase One helmet too. Um,
where are you sending it to?
I'm sending you the link, so it'll just take you to the and I'll put it up on screen
Oh,
when we're
okay, yeah,
while we're talking about it. But tell
yep.
me when you clicked on it and when it's playing.
All right, I clicked on it. It's
It's
playing.
playing.
Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's trying to make me download TikTok.
Just
No,
say yeah. Just say not now. You see? Okay. Notice how. Okay. Just
that's
hit
such a
pause.
good-looking armor.
Yeah, just hit pause. So notice how like he's got the shoulder blade, but look, it's on an
Yeah,
actual shoulder pad. That's easy. He's got the
yeah,
forearm, which we can easily make. He's got, but like you easily recognize what he's supposed to be, and he doesn't have that much many armor pieces. The only thing we would do is just add a makeshift chest plate to that, and which
yeah.
he, I think that would
And the
look.
thing is, also, we don't have to make it white. We could redesign Raptor Squad if we wanted to make it a like or a darker squad of Raptor Squad.
Well, it would be that, or we could. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is the planning phase. This is how it goes. We just need to set an idea, but notice like he doesn't need um that much. You don't need that much armor plating to get to describe what you are.
Yeah,
So
and that looked really good too.
that looks really good. The biggest issue. So we would all have to find. We'd all have to buy exact tactical pants
Yeah,
and a tactical shirt. We would all have to buy that in small, so it's not baggy, or
yeah,
it's small to where it fits us. And
yeah,
then we make the helmet, which that's the tricky part, making the helmet. That's the actual issue part. Issue part? Issue part. Yeah, that's a word. Or that's a sentence. That's the tricky
yeah.
part.
Totally.
um,
There you go.
we would have to agree on were we doing phase one or phase two. We would have to
Phase
agree.
two.
That's debatable.
I like phase two so much better.
um, or are we all arc troopers? Do we all have arc helmets? Um,
Oh,
who has the visor? Who's going to be the basic trooper? Is someone going to have the Commander
okay.
Cody fin like he does? But go back to like notice how he doesn't have thigh armor. We don't need thigh armor. He's got two holsters.
Yeah,
Um, so it's just picking and choosing what we want, really figuring it out. I'll link this guy's TikTok. He's a great creator. He needs more attention. His
yeah.
I okay,
Commander Blackout. Oh,
and
I like that name.
his phase one helmet has a gold visor, like it's gold.
Yeah,
But and on his back, you don't really see it in some of the newer ones, but on his back, he has the classic rectangle piece with like that are on clone troopers, right? He's got that stuck to the back, so even from the back, he looks like a clone trooper.
Yeah.
He actually, I think he followed me first,
Oh, nice.
and then I liked his content, so I followed him
How
back.
many followers are you up to
We are
on your main?
at. We have not really gone up. We're still at 53.4K.
That's still a lot.
I'm not saying that's not a lot. No, no. Okay. Well, here's the thing
Like,
though. TikTok standards, that's not a lot. But like YouTube, that would be a lot. But TikTok,
yeah.
that's not that much.
Like, where are they all at? Why aren't they here? Why aren't they watching our podcast?
Well, I mean, I've only posted one thing about our podcast.
Yeah, I know. But still, they can just watch.
I'll probably post like a picture of this or us talking
Clip. Yeah.
clip.
Yeah. Clip that.
Gosh, either way, dude, it is going to be hard to build the helmet. The helmet, we got to like we probably have to do multiple renditions. Like I just built a Halo 3 EOD helmet, but I might rebuild it because it looks like garbage. And that's usually how it goes. Your first one's
Yeah.
trash, second one's okay, third one's better, third time's a charm. So, um, see, this is when I wish I knew how to draw.
Yeah.
Because I have like an image in my head that I cannot explain to you. It'd be so hard to explain. Um,
Yeah.
uh,
I wish we could just share, brain.
brain tissue.
Yeah, and then I
Here's
can just
another thing.
picture what you're picturing.
Um, do we could build Tech's helmet, and he has goggles.
Yeah.
It's we yeah, it's so it's I'm looking on YouTube right now. There's I okay. There are um easy clone trooper templates out there. Like right now I'm looking at a ARC trooper helmet, right? Template.
Yeah.
And as I'm looking at it, I think this is actually it looks a lot like the dude we were just talking about's helmet. I think this is where
Yeah.
you got it. Um
Oh,
listen.
thank you.
Um hold on, I'm trying to find I don't know if this guy linked the templates. But here,
Yeah.
I will say though, out of like the body armor, we could easily fix. The helmet though, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Like, how much damage can it take before it just shatters?
Yeah.
Very
Hey,
iffy.
also, what time are we at right now?
We are at 46 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, so we're reaching the tail end of it.
Yeah. Let's try and get it like at least an hour.
Okay, I like how we started this off talking about like just Star Wars, and now we're talking about Airsoft and Star Wars, which I mean, still Star Wars.
It's yeah. That's why it's okay. We Star Wars Airsoft episode.
Okay, so I'm looking at this guy's templates, and it looks okay. Yeah, this seems really simple. It looks weird though. It looks a little goofy. But
Yeah.
that's phase two. Or an arc
I mean,
trooper. It's an arc trooper, not really phase two.
I would love to have an ARC Trooper helmet. That'd be like my dream.
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 Dream on. Dream
He
on.
looks like Lord Farquaad.
Dream on. Sorry. Okay, so if we get Logan to do this, he might be the tiebreaker on which one we do.
Yeah.
Like if we do,
He's probably just gonna agree with you though.
I don't know, but I think I don't know. We'll see. We could do Republic Commando helmets.
We could.
I have templates for that. I have templates for almost every helmet, pretty much. Almost, like
Yeah.
almost. Um,
And that would also technically work because, commandos typically have smaller squads
that
of
is
like
true.
three or four, or like four or five specialized clones.
Um, that is true, and we can mess with it. And then the guns kind of don't matter at that point because
Yeah.
they have really weird guns.
They have the only technically reloadable guns that we've seen reload.
True, true. You're spitting. You're spitting.
Yeah, I saw a YouTube short about that recently. That the commandos have
Not the brain rot of a YouTube short.
Hey, says you, Mr. TikTok.
Okay, true. We're all brain rot.
Yeah,
Everybody brain rot.
everybody brain go right.
Um, could do commando helmets, and then like we can still customize those. One of us can have a fin. One of us
Yeah,
can have a light or something like that.
and we could have custom designs too. Yeah.
Hmm. What would we make the helmet out of cardboard or EVA foam? I feel like that one needs to be
Uh,
EVA foam for like
probably. But it'd still be hard enough to hear a bullet hit it.
no, you would feel it.
You would?
Well, when you plastic dip it, yes, it would be.
Okay.
I you do okay, like also like I don't think it's gonna be as um
Because I'm thinking,
huh?
you don't think it's gonna be as like soft and thick as I'm thinking it is?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as quiet as you think it is. Like I think you're gonna
Probably not.
you're gonna know
I'm
like
just picturing almost like it just like, pressing in and barely feeling anything and not knowing
no,
you got hit in the head.
you'll you'll feel it. I mean, yeah, you'll feel it. It's there's no
Yeah.
yeah
We can also test it out if need be. If we can use a solid load, that's target practice.
excuse me. Uh, well, that's the thing. Yeah. Well, we need to see how it would react to us shooting it. How much like
Yeah, and
how
also you
fast we're.
already know Logan's gonna want to use his gun.
Dude, his gun's actually really cool.
The
I
loaded pit Star Wars? Yeah, it'd be fine probably. It's black, right?
It's black. Yeah, it's got a
Okay, yeah,
bipod and it's
it should be
got
fine.
pretty cool ACOG. It's actually really nice. I used it for
Yeah,
a
no,
bit.
that's good.
I
Did
did.
he get the hop up right?
I did that.
Uh
Yeah, I taught him how to use the hop up. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm a good guy like that.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I think that'd be a really cool idea. This is like something though. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. I can't do everything. Like,
yeah. No, I'd be there to help.
well,
I'll
that's the
come and
thing.
help if
Like,
you
you
need
would
it.
be. This is a group thing, so um,
Yeah.
honestly, what I'd probably say is like you would have to pay for all the supplies for your armor, and then
Yeah.
like you would have
I'm just
to.
saying. I mean, that would be fine for me, but some of the other guys.
Nah, they'd figure it out. If we're doing cardboard, it'd be easy.
Yeah.
But like you would have we I would probably figure out what or what undersuit we're gonna use, and then I'd probably send it out to all of y'all and be like, this is what we're using. Please get this.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I'd be like, bring the cardboard, and I'd probably send you like, here's
Yeah.
here's the straps and here's all the Velcro and all the stuff we need to use, and then you just have to pay for it and then bring it back to me, or not bring it back to me, bring it to me. There we go. I couldn't speak. When we
Yeah.
build
When we
it,
make it.
when we make it.
Yeah.
I think we need to do Republic Commando
Yeah, that'd probably be the best.
for two reasons. One, I'm finding a lot more
Commando.
Commando. No, I'm finding a lot more templates.
Hmm.
What is it? What is happening right now? I'm finding a lot more
Template.
okay. Holy crap. Yeah, more free templates that are easy to use. Because Clone Trooper, or not Clone Trooper armor, Clone Trooper helmets are really annoying to build because they're very
Yeah.
specific. Okay, here's another thing. Do we want to? We could do this, could make it easier. We could build the front part of the helmet and then just smack it onto a normal helmet.
I mean, we could.
Like, That's what the Etsy does. The Etsy person does.
Yeah, but then would it look as cool?
I guess. Almost. Honest, I'm
I
just
mean, well, we can
the
figure that out later.
the
We can figure that out
biggest,
later.
yeah, the biggest issue is just eye protection, making sure that
Yeah,
we won't, our eyes aren't gonna uh,
pop.
be, yeah, shot out by a 6 millimeter plastic beep.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. The way you said that. Yeah.
jaw, jaw,
Yeah, we'll
jaw,
figure
jaw.
this out. We're it's been 55 minutes, so I think we'll
Yeah,
wrap it up. So we'll keep you all updated on that. I think we should do that. It's a good idea. Good idea. So look
yeah,
forward to that. Gosh, I don't know. Like we'd have to. Oh, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So
yeah. Well,
today's sponsor was Nectar, which is a energy pouch with 30 milligrams of caffeine in it. Link in the description. Use my code KOFER_87 for 10% off your total order. I in return, or I should say we in return, get 10% off or 10% of any commission. So please use that code in the description. This concludes our fourth episode. Yeah, fourth episode
yeah, four.
of the Misinformation podcast. Hope to see you next time. So have a good rest of your day.
Bye.